Record it.
Hello, Sparkle Girl.
Hi, Sparkles.
Hi, Sparkle Girl.
I'm Gwendolyn.
I'm Jeannie.
I'm Jevona. What's sparkling in your world today?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, I do have to say I have a big sparkly bear in my life. That's
Mm.
actually been in it's kind of a long there. I think it might be the same bear that broke in as a cub 2 years ago before I realized that bears didn't necessarily recognize bear wires, which give them electric shocks, as dangerous because this one didn't and tore them all out and because they're not activated. Anyway, Tuesday, I am in the bathroom. I do a cleanse every week and I take an enema after that. So I couldn't just jump up and run out. But I can hear this like boom, 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 boom. And I come out and my quite large African basket, let me show it to you, is missing. So this basket carries I'm kind of known for this basket. It has all of my snacks and
Oh.
food for the day. And like, if you go somewhere and you see the basket, then it's like, oh, good, Gwendolyn's here. Anyway, so my basket is gone and I had to work that day and I knew, it turns out that the latch on this newly installed sliding glass door was not quite lining up. So even though it had kind of a suction, you could tug at it and it felt like it was locked, it really wasn't. So that was great to discover. And I went the following day when I didn't have appointments and searched for my basket. And I live in this point of boulders. And so I'm basically climbing boulders for like 6 hours and going trespassing and looking in all these places that I never would have. There's a house up the hill that's hidden completely that was built in 1727 in England.
Oh,
And then it
wow.
was shipped around the Cape of Good Hope before the Panama Canal in 1932 and planted, and you can't see it from the street. It's all hidden in these giant boulders, these boulders that are like 2 stories high, vertical things. Anyway, um, so I have all those experiences and then I give up because I've been searching for 6 hours and I'm really exhausted. I'm still actually recovering from it. And I got on the community call of our spiritual community that I never get on. And I looked down from the angle right here. I looked down and my neighbor had searched this area, but she was looking this way. She wasn't looking down, and there was an egg crate, an empty egg crate, because I have mini fridges. So I get 2 dozen eggs at Costco and I bring a dozen of them home in my little carton. I was bringing it out to my office to do that. And there's the egg crate. And I'm like, aha, it's that way. So I actually have to make a video to show you how treacherous. Like I went out today to get a little change purse that is it still missing. And it,
Took your money? He took your money?
yeah, no, no, no. This got like Celtic sea salt in it,
Okay.
Yeah. But I know he had no, of course. And but I can't even get out there. Like I have to dress and wear boots that have grip and make sure it's not raining because the boulders get really slick in the rain. But it's treacherous. There's like these vertical boulders. They don't look like much from here, but when you get to try to on those
Oh,
sheer
wow.
faces, man. And he carried that basket in his mouth. It's so funny. People always think he would carry it in his paw. No, in his mouth. And had way with it. He did not like my salad. He did not like my banana, but he did enjoy the avocado and the cooked food and all of my power bars and little chocolate treats and
You
cookies.
know, he almost sounds like a soulmate to me, like, carrying your basket. Maybe he's inviting you out for a picnic. If you
Oh,
said
it's
that
so
he
funny.
came 2 years ago, so and then he came back,
Yeah, yeah, I
it's
know.
like,
That's funny. And I had just published a piece in the local magazine about the attitudes toward bears and being kinder in our thoughts toward them, which I still feel because of being in Asheville and seeing the way they are
yeah.
with the
Oh,
bear.
Jeannie was talking about that earlier when I
Yeah,
was
I
saying,
mentioned that you had
Yeah.
had that epiphany or just the awareness of wow,
Yeah.
people in Northern Carolina really love their bears. and are so
Yeah.
excited about the bears and
Yes.
interact with the bears differently than
Yes. They're like,
here.
come see our bears, you know?
And so,
We're like,
of
"I want a
course,
bear. No.
this bear came to revisit you and
Yeah.
say, so I feel your opinion of me has changed, right?
Love that.
And he wanted
Yeah.
to get, and so I got that he's a blessing bear. The
Aw.
blessing bear. Yeah, that came
Yeah.
in like right away when I said, what was that all about? I heard he's a blessing bear and he's
Yeah.
come in
Yeah.
to basically I don't even know what word I want to say, like redistribute all the particles of creation in your world into the magnificence that you are and that you're now
Ah.
aware of. And this is because
Whoa.
you now have a new attitude of
Yeah.
bear, right? Like the bears, you've seen how people in Northern Carolina are like, oh my gosh. And like Fiona's whole thing about, I'm going to go hug a bear, and
Right.
the
Yeah.
He was so
connection.
determined.
And our last episode, when we were connecting into all of creation, you
Yes.
said, I wonder if some wildlife is tuning in. Well, they were.
Yes. Right?
Oh my God. And I'm thinking like little bugs.
Yes. Went from
Yeah.
bugs to bears to ravens, right? Now we can
Yes.
talk about the
Yes.
bears. They
Yes.
And
want in
so
on
it's
it.
like what
Oh
you
my
say
God.
is, and it's
Yeah.
gonna show up in your world. And it's a blessing bear. It's a
Yeah.
blessing bear that is reconfiguring all the particles of creation into the heaven on earth that you
Yes.
reside in with this beautiful bear and all of creation.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like he's a new
God.
friend. I feel like he's a new friend and protection kind of
totally.
feeling like I was saying earlier, like I see you as like the King Kong and you mentioned whoever it was. Like I feel like this bear is there to show you like how powerful
Yeah.
you are, how powerful of a creator we are by talking about this last episode and you saying that and then this bear showing up. So when you mentioned, oh, we had this bear, and it was as soon as you tune into him, it was almost just like you could see it like almost like a cartoon, like a fantasy, like, oh, there's Mr. Bear.
Oh, that's so funny.
And you know what, when you were speaking, Jevona, you know what I just heard? You are Gwendolyn. You are so fierce in your love, like a bear. Like, like you love so
Yes,
intensely. And I
yes,
remember
yes.
when my first niece was born, and I went over and I saw her, and she was just like a day or two old, and I held her in my arms, and her head fit in my hand, and her feet barely touched my elbow, the crease in my elbow. And I don't have any children, so it was my first real experience with like family baby, right? And I held this baby, and I had that mother bear, like, I will,
Yeah.
like, no matter what, like, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just that intense love that
Yes.
lifts cars. Like you hear it all the time,
Yes.
like the grandmother that lifts the car off the toddler. That's
When
that fierce love.
when I first heard I was having my first grandchild, first thing I did immediately that day signed up for karate lessons. You want this baby, you got to get through me,
Yeah.
It's that feeling of just like, oh, it's such an intense, beautiful love.
Mhm.
I still can feel it in my body because it just overwhelmed every cell. But and now that we know we're the power, right? We're each the power. Like we don't, or not. I mean, karate's fantastic,
And
right? But we are the power, and we
Yeah.
create our world. So it's really just but oh yeah, so
And
you're the embodiment of the bear.
and it hasn't dissipated for your niece either. You love her just as fiercely now. I know with my son and all that's gone on, still a fierce mother bear loving him,
I
Yeah.
feel like as you're speaking, I feel like that whole thing with masculine, feminine energies. You know what I mean? How we're all both, right? So we have this loving,
Mm.
nurturing, feminine energy, and then we got the masculine, like ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
protection, ba ba ba. So it's like looking at this bear is like, well, he could be this rah 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 throwing things around, but I'm gonna take my little basket. We're gonna go down and maybe find what I need for our picnic basket, right? I think I could just like
Goldilocks and the three bears, if ever there was one. Oh my God.
that's what, yeah,
Yes.
totally.
You are Goldilocks.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And I'm going to make a video when I go out. I'm going to like strap it. I don't have a GoPro, but somehow strap my phone so people can see where this bear got to with that basket. I don't see how he did it. I had to like hoist myself and, I'm on these like vertical boulders and
I feel like he's like trying to protect you in a way, like for the boulders too. Like, if you were to go out there, I feel like you could be safe because his energy is around.
He's showing you your limitlessness.
Yes.
That it's all just like you can do whatever you want. I mean, look at you. You're an aerial ballet performer.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're limitless. You hit those boulders, just pretend that you're doing a performance.
Actually, that's how I got out there was using I used my aerial strength. I had to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
And the only reason, you guys, that I wasn't sure about mentioning the bear on the show was that I hadn't really gotten any message or resolution. And here you are bringing it.
Yeah.
What a delight. Thank you.
Yeah. You have to just tune in. I feel like there's so much around that.
Well, it's such a big energy. It's a big energy.
Well, we created it. You created it. This is your creation. So, put a party hat on him and he can come dance with us,
Yeah.
Those are so beautiful. I love the insight that the bears come to because of my new awareness of, more in tune with their situation,
They can come
and this is how powerful we each are, because now you can be the representative for these beautiful bears.
Well,
and we're going to call you Goldilocks and the three bazillion bears.
and they can come in at any size. Like they can come as my little bug that looked like really weird and the pointy head and stuff, or they can come in as bears, and you just tune into them because they're part of you, right? They're us, right?
That's awesome.
We're them.
And you guys are stimulating a follow-up article to the other one about the bears that celebrates.
Yes.
The bears visit.
Totally. This is what we're here to do, is to celebrate every particle of creation.
Yeah.
To gain the perspective of heaven on earth.
And they're so polite. I mean, it's a huge animal. And except for the things he was knocking over, he was entirely silent. And not one muddy footprint, nothing disturbed. There was, like I kept talking about, there was a giant bag of popcorn. He opened.
I was just gonna say popcorn. When we talked about creation, getting pop. I was just gonna say, did he have his popcorn? Yes! Oh my
god! He didn't touch the popcorn.
Oh
he just got the basket. And he had to go over the popcorn to open the refrigerator.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
He passed over, the popcorn was sitting in a chair because it's such a big bag.
Oh my gosh.
So I told you all of creation's in on it. They all went to go get their popcorn because now we're in the Blockbuster. So he's like, yes. I'm just going to leave this popcorn for when they talk about me. So that they
oh my gosh.
In the theater of their lives.
And how did he know that you would be in the bathroom on that morning and being there extra longer so you wouldn't be out there? So that you get scared or whatever. But he was like, oh, I'm going to leave her. I know what time she's in there. So I'm going to do my little thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're getting the bear wires repaired. The woman that runs the Bear League wants to recruit me now.
Ooh, look at the opportunities this bear just created.
And you can be the loving voice representing these, just the reflection of us, right, as a bear. And beautiful and amazing.
Well, I certainly support them because, this is their house. The last line of that article was, here we are, guests in wild nature. That's what we are. you know?
We can share this.
But we
now
can
with them
all exist together.
Yeah.
We can all exist
Mhm.
together. There's and I don't know the name of it. It's a beautiful wildlife. I have not been there. I just follow him on Instagram. It's in South Carolina, on the beach. They've been running it for years, and he posts videos all the time of they're all in the pool. The tiger, the chimpanzee, the bear, his dog, and him. And they're all like swimming in a Congo line in the pool.
Oh my
And he
gosh.
said, and he posted, he said, this is the power of love. And he calls them his brothers.
Oh my gosh.
This is the power of our love to exist, peacefully coexisting and celebrating the fact that everything, like, we're just not populated with people here on earth. Like, there's other beings that are so delightful to be, that could be so delightful to be around if we change our perception of them.
Wow.
Oh, this is huge, Jeannie.
Right?
That is huge.
What a great sparkly conversation. We didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
thank
he's
you,
the
Bear.
blessing bear. He's
Yeah,
you're gonna
thank you.
have like the shirt on that says
Congo.
"Has the blessing bear come to you?"
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And now you
I
called
like
in the other ones to come to do the Congo with us. The chimpanzee, the dog, the
That's so
the
cool.
tiger.
Isn't that beautiful that
Yeah.
has
is
been
cool.
created? Someone is living this way, where
And they're
multiple
natural,
species.
they're like natural prey and predator, you know, and they're not in that situation.
No,
Wow.
they're they're just in love.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah,
They're
we have to
beautiful.
definitely post a link to that in the comments to this.
Yeah, to them. And I want to go there one time because I read supposedly that they have like a treehouse on their property. It's a huge property, right? And you can stay there overnight. So I don't know how, interactive with the animals you can get, but I think that would be so fun.
Oh, that would be
That
cool.
would be so fun. Oh my gosh.
Let's see us there dancing with them.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yes, of course that's what we'll do.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but this feels like a great place to sign off because I can't imagine anything more magnificent. This has been so wonderful for me, you guys. You really helped me sort this out and just feel like so honored and gifted, you know?
Yeah, like get into that excitement of like, oh, like what patterns of like right? These patterns that we're just going down, these deep grooves that we live in. He came in to disrupt that and to bless you and be like, we're moving big time, baby.
Make way.
Make way.
Yes. Ride the wave.
Coming through.
We're gonna ride the wave, right? Right? Ride the rave of creation for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. I love you guys. Thank you so
I love
much.
you.
Oh my God.
So fun.
I think you should channel the bear and then share it.
Yeah, we'll come back with an update, the bear update.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. This is fantastic.
Where is this? Oh, wait. Wrong one. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just dance a little bit more.
You click on it. You won't
Do,
go there.
do.
There we go.
Boom, boom.
You shine so bright, you sparkle, you are the light. You shine so bright, you sparkle, 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 sparkle.
The heart gonna come? There we go.
There you go. Woo! Technology.
Magic.
Oh, I closed it. I was trying to see the hearts.
Woo! There you go. Guys,
Bye. Love you.